So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Violent. Today I'm going to take you on a little journey for the weekly order reset that just went on. Now I'm out here in the field. We're out in headquarters right now. Maybe you've stumbled across this once or twice on your journey. We're going to go talk to Brother Howard. He's got some good stuff for us. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you learned something, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if you're new. If anything here sparks an idea at all, hit me up over on Twitter at GrizzViolent. It's the best place to keep talking zombies and multiplayer moving into the future. Now this sucker's called the Old Captain, or Capitan. Either way, all you gotta do is get 400 kills with rifles. That's right, assault rifles. I'm on my way to get diamond on all these weapons, so while I was doing that, I was fulfilling this need. And luckily, the bar was the last weapon that I needed, so I happened to get gold in some of the gameplay that you're going to be seeing here, and also unlocking diamond for all my assault rifles. I got all my submachine guns already done this last weekend, and that took a lot of work, but hopefully I can have a little bit of fun with the remaining weapons. Throwing gold on the Old Captain does look damn good as well. When I go into the firing range and take a good look at it, it's got a little animation of it scrubbing it off. That's how you know you got the Old Captain. Of course, I'm showcasing these weapons like they special, but they ain't nothing more than a variant. Variants aren't that special. They don't hold any extra perk that makes you a better player. But I'm going to be showing you the raw power of some skill from one of the top players in Call of Duty World War II. That's me. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty good. I'll give it that. But on my road to Diamond, of course, you do become really good with these weapons. I believe in this gameplay I did go 16-0 in this halftime of domination. So enjoy that and the rest of the gameplay going on. But I want to use the rest of this conversation to really talk about some of the topics happening right now. Of course, something that might be revealed coming up soon, highly rumored, is Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Now this was pretty much the most critically acclaimed best Call of Duty to date. Most people that bought this game had an awesome time, and this is where they really got to know the Call of Duty brand in and out. Myself, this is where I really started Call of Duty. I did, of course, in the World at War days, get it going on, but Modern Warfare 2 was really what was popping for me, and I had the best experience there. I'd say that my next best experience in gaming history was really in Battlefield 3, where I felt like I was there. But Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 does have a special place in my heart. But here's the thing, that game was not balanced correctly at all. It was a lot of fun for the simple reason that if you could quick scope, you know, you had throwing knives, you had noob tubes going on, and noob tubes is a big topic of discussion when it comes to nostalgia. Nostalgia is big with Modern Warfare 2. The biggest question is the perk system going to be the same? Because I know when you rocked one-man army with noob tubes, it was really overpowered. But if you had scavenger on top of that and you could refill your noob tubes, I mean, it was just noob tube city going on. So is that going to be changed? Is there going to be some balancing changes there, especially with one-man army and noob tubes? I tell you, it makes it a force to be reckoned with. Now, I did love the riot shield that you could put on your back. I do think that was awesome, especially for bullet damage. And what I'd love to see, especially if it's remastered, is a mix between Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 kind of put together in one game. The best of both worlds. I'd like a really polished game overall. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below on Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Where are you sitting on the gameplay? Do you want a full remaster, you know, that's dedicated in and out and just brought to the next gen platform? Is that what you're looking for? Or are you looking for a remaster with some differences? Because what I'd like to see is some innovation here. I don't want the same Call of Duty over and over again. And if the game's already broken based on what we already know, then God forbid it's going to be Noob Tube City, and if that's what we're going to do until Black Ops 4, so be it. But I'd like a fully polished new game with some new features and just something fresh. But let's be a little more realistic, okay? That's the highest expectation, is you get sort of a hybrid between those games. Now, being a little more realistic, they did an authentic remaster of the original game. It's just bringing it to next-gen hardware. What I'm most excited for is, of course, the riot shield feature. It does slow you down when you have it as your primary, but I'm sure there's going to be a way we can have it as a secondary or a subsidiary class where we can just put it on our back. Now, I love that because it deflects bullet damage and you get a few more hits when you're getting shot at. but of course it does render useless against the chopper gunner and the AC-130, which are kill streaks that made the game pop. A lot of people loved it for that very reason. It just had good score streaks, and that really makes a high quality multiplayer in my opinion. What I'm going to find interesting is this. Let's just say we have Modern Warfare 2 Remastered happen this year. Does that mean before Modern Warfare 4 potentially comes out next year in 2019 for Infinity Ward's next title, that possibly we're going to have a remaster of Modern Warfare 3? I'm not sure, but it's kind of leaning in that direction. What I'd like to add on top of that is that Activision was proud of at one time that they had 3 active communities rolling at the same time. Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, and Modern Warfare Remastered, which was done in fact by Raven Software, who's also in charge of Call of Duty Battle Royale over there in China. Of course, that's in beta stage, and if they're going to really roll out a high quality beta for Battle Royale, we got to take into consideration that it might happen at this time. Now, if we want to think that it might come to Call of Duty World War II, they could alternate free-for-all just a little bit, add a little bit of adjustments to it, and boom, we got ourselves maybe an 18-man Royal Rumble. I think that could be fun. I think there's some potential there, and I think for Sledgehammer right now with the capabilities that they got in this game, they should take full advantage of that opportunity. Just give it a try and put it in beta and see if people like it. They've already been testing out new game modes all the time, and I think that Sledgehammer just needs to take even more risks than they're doing now, because updates are key to keeping players here and engaged. And I feel that that's something, sort of a lost art form, but it's been getting better. It's definitely been getting better. With this Shamrock and Awe event that just occurred, there was a fully rendered character that was brought into multiplayer and zombies, and that was the Leprechaun. You know, and they had their own side quest in zombies, in particular to spawn the Leprechaun and get these special camos for each map. In multiplayer, that game type that's rolling around, we'll have gameplay of that as well in this background, but you could spawn the Leprechaun and kill it, and then it would give you full score streaks. So this was something that we've never seen before in Call of Duty. The updates in Call of Duty World War II have become more in favor of the player ever since the new management took over at Sledgehammer. It's been a fully beneficial give and take between all of us, and I really enjoy it. So it's actually making me consider buying DLC 2 specifically for the multiplayer aspect. I think there's real potential in these events coming up, and one thing that I'll cover for World War II Zombies, I'll make you guys a deal because I know a lot of you guys subscribe for this reason. I will update you weekly on the bounty resets. I have a very strong passion for the bounty system in Zombies to get better, and all throughout Infinite Warfare Zombies, I was hot and heavy tweeting Lee Ross every single day, if not every other day, about how we can make it better. Now, I think Cameron Dayton might take an extra step here and add what I've been craving comes to Zombies, and that is an Easter egg, weekly Easter egg reward challenge, where there'll be certain modifiers making things harder, whether you beat the Easter egg without any sort of blitz or shields. That is what I think will make this pop. Now, if he adds that in, it will be a new revolutionary factor for the orders in itself for Zombies. Of course, with Call of Duty World War II, we'll have orders in Zombies. In Infinite Warfare, we had bounties. Now, I do think Treyarch is going to take on the role of challenges or contracts, but the name doesn't matter. It's about the system getting better and seeing improvement over time. That's what I care about, and that's what I'm here for. I want to make that the best it can be, and when it comes to multiplayer, I'm just dipping my toes in until Black Ops 4. Then I'm going to cover the multiplayer side and the zombie side. So be sure to subscribe. It's very important, and by far the most important thing you can do to stay up to date is activate that bell icon. That'll make sure you get every upload as I move throughout the season pass. I don't live stream that often, if at all, but you will be updated on all my video content as I push it out. And I do cover a lot of guides. So there's a lot more to come, and with Black Ops 4, it's going to be full on for Zombies and multiplayer. So there's going to be a lot here with patch notes and game updates as we move forward into the 2018 season. There's a lot to look forward to, and I'm just excited to see what Modern Warfare 2 Remastered might bring if all these rumors come true. That's why I haven't confirmed it here, because we're just not quite sure yet, but we'll get there. But if you got time, go pick up this weekly contract from Brother Howard and get the Old Captain for the bar variant. See you guys in the next video. Violent out.